Okay, so my obsession with butternut squash soup actually happened on a trip to Jamaica many, many years ago. That's our server pouring it up for me, and that soup was so good. I came home and I just started making butternut squash soup and never stopped. Now, I had had it before, but usually in like a sweet dish, like a butternut squash pie. It's such a versatile squash. I actually use it as a base to my vegan cheese sauce. But anyway, I wanted you to have the recipe for this butternut squash soup. Enjoy. Okay, we want to wash our butternut squash down, the outside of it off with some apple cider vinegar. All right. We're actually going to rub it down and let it sit for a couple of minutes. Okay. In about 10 minutes, rinsing it off. Let's get to work on this baby. All right, so we got it all washed up and clean, and you got to be real careful with butternut squash and produce like this because it can get slippery, and they're really kind of hard to get de-skinned. But I got a trick for you. Okay, so I'm just going to take the top off. All right, and the bottom. All right. And we're going to keep some seeds too, okay? And then I'm going to cut it right here in the middle. This one's really ripe. I've had it for weeks. Right, that's how it looks. Ooh, ooh, I'm excited about those seeds. I'm cutting right down in half. And then I'm taking the seeds out. I'm going to keep the seeds, okay? So let's just quarter this. Just going to scoop seeds out. You can do a spoon. A spoon would be better. Spoon is going to help kind of get those seeds out. And again, we're going to save the seeds, okay? Then I'm going to cut this little bit out. Real easy like. You don't want those strings in. Okay, y'all. I got this squash done. So what we're going to do now is, you see I'm soaking my seeds, right? So we're going to save the butternut squash seeds. And we're going to reuse these, repurpose them, all right? This is my magic pot. And as you can see, skin's still on, right? We're going to put this into the magic pot. Right, just a little bit of water, not vegetable broth, just a little bit of water, okay? Be going in. Okay, so I got the Instapot on, got it on for 7 minutes, and then we're gonna stop and check our butternut squash, see it's on, and we're gonna come back and take that skin off, okay? Okay, y'all, so while my Instapot is Instapotting, you see I took the butternut squash seeds and I let them soak in water, so I got them kind of cleaned off. And I'm just gonna press them real good right now and kind of let them dry out for a minute, set them aside, and then I'm actually gonna toast them, okay, and put them on top of the butternut squash soup. And I love butternut squash soup. It's one of my favorites. Okay, y'all, how easy do you think it's going to be to get the skin off now? Hey, hey, hey. Okay, look how easy the skin just comes off for you. Came right off. So we're going to de-skin everything and get back to it. Okay, so you saw what I had sauteing on the stove. So that is like a mixture of some onions, a little bit of garlic. I got some sage in there, a little salt and pepper, onion powder, and some garlic powder as well. And you see that I've got the actual butternut squash all peeled away. Little peels over here. And some people, you know, they go ahead and blend the peels in with it. Not me though. I want this super, super smooth. So my granddaughter set this shot up. She says this was a way better shot than what I had. Right, Mari? Yeah. She's shy. So now we're going to put this back in this magic pot, Instapot, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to season it up this time, okay? And you notice that I'm not adding any vegetable broth or anything like that. So I want to really get the butternut squash in here, okay? So I'm going to give you a shot of this. Come on, Mari, set the shot up with the magic pot.
Okay.
Okay, so Mari has the shot. Ooh, look what I'm adding, y'all. Remember those onions and the garlic and the sage and the onion powder and garlic powder. Adding that right in, right on top. And then I got my kind of surprise ingredient that I'm going to show you, okay? Y'all, look at this. What does that look like? It's green apple peel. Mari, what we got? Okay, Mari has joined us hesitantly, and she's going to put those sliced up apple pieces, peeled apple pieces into our butternut squash soup, or what's going to be our soup. And you see, I didn't use a whole lot of apple, as you can see, because I don't like it too appley, but baby, add the green apple, okay? It's gonna give you life. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is stir this up, and then I'm gonna actually taste it, right? Because I want to make sure that it tastes good, right? So I'm just gonna break it down a little bit. And how we taste, it's just like this. You want to taste some more? Oh, that's good. Just like it is. But it does need a little something, something, okay? So the something, something for me is going to be a little plain seasoned salt, okay? And I'm going to guesstimate that I'm using half a teaspoon, okay? Then about an 1/8 teaspoon of sea salt. And then just a dash of red pepper. Just a dash though, okay? That's it. All right. We're getting ready to turn our hot back on and finish up our soup. We got a couple more additions that we'll do towards the end. That's gonna make it really creamy, but we're not gonna do that until we get towards the end, okay? So we're putting the top back on the hot pot. See ya. Okay, we're ready. The butternut squash, the apples, the onions that were sauteed down with the garlic and the sage and the onion powder and the garlic powder. Voila! Here we go. How you doing? Does that not look delicious? So let me let you get close up. I'm just gonna pull that up. Steaming the camera lens up. Doesn't it look good already as it is? Okay, so I'm just gonna mix this up together. And I told you I had a couple of additions. One of them is super simple. It's ACV, all right? So just, let's say that was a tablespoon or so. Actually, almost finished. And the other one is a little plant-based sour cream. This is fine as long as no heat is on. You don't want to put this in if there's heat on, okay? Because although it's not dairy, it will separate because it acts like dairy. All right, so we're going to throw that in, mix that thoroughly. And you know we got to do a taste test, okay? And this is how we do our taste test. Never taste directly from the pot, okay? So That's good. I do a little bit of salt. And then we're gonna throw some other spices in, but not now. Okay. So here comes just another whole fun part. Okay, I'm blending, getting ready to anyway. So you see, I'm gonna fill a blending cup just about 3/4 way up, not quite. And then we're gonna leave a little substance and body to the soup. That's just for me, okay? I gotta have, it can't be all smooth for me. All right, so we're gonna blend this really quickly. Quick blend here. It's going in. Okay, in the same container, little plant-based milk. I'm using almond, okay? About 3/4 cup. Shaking it up. Oh, y'all, we toasting up these pumpkin seeds. Oh, y'all, we are toasting up these butternut squash seeds. Yummy. We're done. Let's see. My camera person let, ooh. Let me give you a good close up. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, we're done. So this is it. I'm gonna garnish a little bit. Of course. Oh my goodness. Ooh. I added a little cumin to mine. Oof, that looks good. Just a little swirl. Sour cream. Oh my goodness. Light sprinkle. Smoked paprika. Yep, that's it. A piece of hot water cornbread. Voila. There it is. There she blows. And you know what's gonna happen with this cornbread. It's going right there, okay? Just yeah. Homemade butternut squash soup. It's so creamy and rich, but healthy, easy, plant-based. So good. The apple makes this. Do not leave the apple out, okay? You're gonna want that apple in here. Full recipe in the comments.